I'm glad to get the opportunity to talk again about housing, and it is a crisis, and everyone recognises that it is a crisis. And I'm not one bit happy that the landlords or house owners are being blamed for this in the rental sector, and every side seems to be pointing at the fellows that own the houses, and they're trying to rent them out. And I want to point out, I don't have any household in my own house. There are other ways. There are a lot of vacant houses, Minister, out there. And I've asked you before to do something to have the tax, or do something with it anyway, 50% tax for someone that gets €1,000 maybe for a house, and there are so many of them idle. There's no incentivization to go into that, and then they're afraid they can't get their house back. Planning permission for those who wish to build their own house. I feel that we in Kerry, we've been left behind with this, and badly and hardly hit with this urban generated pressure clause, which deprives many young fellas 4 or 5 miles out that never came out from the town, that they can't get permission to build their own house. Security, Killarney has been in a pressure zone. This pressure zone thing, Killarney has been in a pressure zone for over 7 years now. And I can honestly tell you, houses are terribly scarce there. Houses are terribly expensive there. And I don't see that this is going to help the housing section at all. We must build more houses, give the local authorities more autonomy to build more houses. Long ago, we used to get, if people were homeless, the county council would bring out the mountable homes. That facility is no longer there. If you decide you could get it placed in a couple of days. The other thing that has to be remembered, the figures are going up, yes, every day they're going up. But we have to remember that we're housing more immigrants and housing more than our own, and I fear no provision is being made for that. And again, I say to you, reduce the tax and incentivise people to let their vacant houses out for rent, because that's what's needed. Tackle those houses that are empty. And I said before, an empty house, a vacant house, is providing no tax to the government, nothing, and take less tax for it, and do the same around the country with the other landlords, because there'd be way more interest in letting out their house.
Margaret Ogden, Dr. Michael Cowell.